What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Down by the Rink. I just wanted to put out a statement on the draft lottery that happened tonight. I know we just had the podcast a couple hours ago, and that was a huge success. I think it's the best one we've ever recorded, so make sure to go check that out if you have not already. Me and Billy had a blast on that, and it was just so much fun. But I want to put out a video just talking about my opinions of the top 8 seeds in the draft lottery. And so I wanted to just, put it out there, our opinions, and just put out a statement from Down by the Rink because that's what you guys are here for. You guys need all the hockey news, and you need it now. So that's what I plan on to you tonight. All right, it is 10:30. Hair's a little ruffled. So actually, let me put on my cap. You guys may have seen this in today's podcast. But yeah, it's 10:30. I saw this happening. I was sitting on my couch, chilling. Like, all right, it's go time. All right, guys. So now we're gonna get into this minute into the video, and I haven't even started yet. All right, guys. So we're gonna start off with number 8, the Buffalo Sabres. I think they definitely deserve to be in this top 8. They definitely didn't put up as much of a fight as they probably could have, actually, with their new, the top people there, with Eichel and everybody else like that. But they definitely deserve number 8. I don't think they got what they deserved. I think they could have been a little higher, but I definitely think that the Sabres can use that number 8 to really get a nice boost on the person that they get, and then hopefully that team can grow based off of the person in that number 8 seed, as well as Eichel and the Rasmuses and all that. And then number 7, we got the New Jersey Devils, who totally swung and missed. They were probably number 3 or number 4, and they just got totally destroyed. It kind of sucks because, as we said in the podcast today, they only need a little bit more help, and this could have been that help. But, they can definitely get something good out of that number 7 spot, and it's going to be very interesting to see what they do get out of it. So it's going to be really, really fun to watch. And then the number 6 spot goes to the Anaheim Ducks, who had not so great of a season this year, and they definitely deserve this number 6 spot. I'd probably flip them in the Sabres if I could, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably good where it is. But they can definitely use that number 6 to get themselves farther and maybe have that last step, to try to get somebody under the wing of Getzlaff, before he retires and just get a new young core blossoming in that Anaheim Ducks organization. And then the number 5 and the number 3 spots, both by the Senators. So they have a big packed year. It's only the ninth time that one team has had 2 of the top 5 picks in the draft. So what they do with this is going to be crucial to how this team is within the next 5 to 10 years. If they can pull something out, like get Byron and then maybe like a really key defenseman or something, just to just power them up, because they need somebody for Shabbat to help, and they need somebody to back Shabbat up, and then somebody on the forward core, maybe somebody to go with Connor Brown and Brady Tkachuk, somebody to definitely help grow Brady Tkachuk because he is not at his potential yet, absolutely not. So hopefully they can pick up those guys and have some good gets them in cahoots with those good players that already are on the team, and hopefully they can be the missing pieces and turn the Ottawa Senators into a contender again. And then number 4 is the Detroit Red Wings, who 100% got screwed in this draft. They should have been number 1 100%, but they do not get Lafreniere this year, so it's really iffy for them because they need a lot of help right now. So hopefully this number 4 can turn out to be not a diamond in the rough because it is number 4, but somebody who's like as good as Lafreniere, like whether they have him on the blue line or as a goaltender or whatever they pick. So that's really up to them, but we'll see what they do, and hopefully they can snatch somebody up who can lock with the first line pretty well as he gets older. And then, of course, number 2, they have the Los Angeles Kings. Whoa. The Los Angeles Kings. They definitely moved up. They didn't deserve the number 2 spot, but they definitely deserve to be up there. So it's going to be really cool to watch somebody grow up under the tough management of Anze Kopitar and Drew Doughty. So it's going to be a wild ride for them as they grow up and they retire. And then the young guy comes up and, starts to make things happen. And hopefully it can be one of those big ballers in this draft. And then the number one is a placeholder team. It's going to be one of the people who lose the qualifying round, which I personally think is totally preposterous. I think it is ridiculous. I think it is definitely not how that should go. It should go to one of the worst teams in the league, not somebody who just barely missed the playoffs. I definitely do not believe that is fair or that is the right way to go. But they're going to do what they're going to do, and as it says right underneath, it says after the qualifying round, the 8 teams that are eliminated, they have equally weighted odds to get the top pick. But if they get the top pick and they're already like this close to making the playoffs, they can become a Stanley Cup team after one guy, and that really isn't fair to the Ottawa and to Detroit and to Anaheim and New Jersey and all these other teams who really do need that superstar player on their team. But guys, I just wanted to make sure to put out that kind of video for you guys because we got to get you that content right after it happens, guys. All right, hopefully we are one of the first people that you guys saw this from, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell, because I am going to be coming back to you with some franchise modes, as well as Be a Pro with Billy Smalls, who is named after Billy, obviously, even though he can't do this with me. So hopefully I can put out a better statement with Billy over the weekend. But for right now, this is Down by the Rink statement on the NHL 2020 Draft Lottery. Thank you guys, and hopefully I will see you guys next week. See ya.